Welcome to First Issues. Thank you so much for joining us. Every so often, we will bring you stories of Botswana who are doing amazing things in their businesses with their careers and passion projects. Tonight is no different. Our focus story is TileMate, local tile adhesive manufacturers out in Lobatse. Led by founder and managing director Tumelo Sedirwa, TileMate was established in 2019 and started operations in 2020, with hopes to be leading suppliers of ceramic tile adhesive, porcelain tile adhesive, tile grout and bonding liquid. To date, all TileMate products are stocked in well over 150 hardware stores across the country. The vision is to have penetrated the whole of the Southern Africa region with these products by 2025. It could not have been an easy undertaking, considering this was a project initially funded from the personal pocket of Sedirwa before seeking capital from a local financier. Since then, it has been a journey of grit, passion, and hard work. First Issues took a drive to Lobatse to talk to Tumelo Sedirwa about their operations and what the future looks like for the business.
TileMate is a manufacturing company. We manufacture tile adhesives. We have ceramic tile adhesives. We have porcelain tile adhesives. We also have grouts and we have bonding liquids. We started in 2020. Manufacture the bonding liquids only, right? And then in 2021, we started manufacturing the ceramic and porcelain, which are the fast movers. So that business, when we started it, the idea was for the ceramic and porcelain. But because of the finances, we started the bonding. So I used my savings to start that up. Then after getting the finances from the financiers, that's where I got the big machine that produces the tile adhesive. And this equipment, they want to produce the tile adhesive in order they can support the whole of Botswana. So there's a reason now to also look at market from outside. Really around 2022, 2023, we reintroduced the grouts. So the idea is just to keep on introducing more products and more products year on year like that. Like home be busy the pen there.
Your story is quite interesting, but I'd like to find out why tile adhesive and not something else. That's something that is, I don't know, not even out there. It's unique. It's not something that I think anybody ordinarily would have thought of.
The reason for tile adhesive is due to my background. I'm a qualified mechanical engineer. So I have honors in mechanical engineering. Around 2016, I also did masters in business, just to understand business. So when I thought of starting a business, I wanted to do something that is related to the skills that I have, as well as do something, say, in Botswana, it is needed, right? If you look at tile adhesive, it's in the construction industry. If you look at Botswana, we still have a long way to go in terms of development. So when I start a product like this, you can be sure that it will outlive me. And that was the whole idea. Do something that has market, something that would outlive you, something that will continue to exist beyond Tumelo Sedirwa.
You are in an emerging sector of economy, which is manufacturing, right? With that comes a lot of teething challenges, teething issues. Besides the normal issues of policy, of gaps within this sector, there's also the issue of earning trust that people would have in your product. How were you able to gain it and have it and keep at it?
For the longest time, Botswana have struggled to adopt a local product. So we entered the business with that understanding. So for TileMate, when we started internally for us first, we did a robust test on our product to ensure that we have proper quality. Understand the product. We spent, I think, about just under a year before we sold the tile adhesive. We were with the team, training them, showing them what it means, doing the test and explaining to them. That gives you a certain level of confidence even when you go to a client, to be able to say, you know what, this is the product I'm selling. And also we do a lot of work in terms of marketing to make sure we go to the people and talk to them, make sure they understand the product, as well as ensure that your service is on point.
You are quoted as saying 1 to 2 years from now, you want to be well known within the Southern African region, and then in 3 years' time, you should have made noise all of Africa. So how far with that are you?
That intention is still there, and we are very serious about it. We are already supplying South Africa, though we are in the northwest, but we are looking to penetrate even further. Last year, we went with BITC to ZITF, the Zimbabwean trade fair. So there we also engaged in Bulawayo, in Harare, we engaged several outlets and hardware stores. So there are good conversations happening there. We've been to Zambia as well for the AFTA, and we engaged several people there to see what can be done. So we do have a very open view in terms of looking at new markets and how we can enter.
Clearly, you are showing a lot of resilience within your undertaking, or to see your vision through, right? You are all of 3 years, 4 years right now in operation. You are still within the threshold of, businesses that survive past the incubation phase, and you're still doing so well. And you speak of using your own financial resources to start up the company, but then later, obviously, going for a financier. These are, I would say, considerations that a lot of people would feel would deter them from starting or continuing with their businesses. What words of encouragement do you have for those types of people who have a dream, they want to, see it through, they want to have it become a reality, but these things are still holding them back?
You see, I think the first thing is to believe you can. Believe you can, and believe it's doable. If you look at Botswana, really, our country is a fertile ground for starting a business. Because when you talk about the ease of doing business, Botswana really it's quite easy to start a business in Botswana. I think the thing that we will need to do as entrepreneurs, because generally most entrepreneurs like doing new things and being excited about doing new things. But the painful reality about business is doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. That's how you make money. It becomes monotonous, but it establishes the business. From the time we started, we've been pouring liquid inside a bottle. Today, for the business to continue, for the bonding liquid, we still need to pour liquid inside a bottle. So there isn't much of a difference that happens there. So my encouragement is, when you get into a business, just make sure that you understand that for you to make the money, you're gonna do the same thing again and again. Become very good at doing that thing and make sure you make money from it, and business will grow.